guys, welcome back. It's Absolute Chaos here. Immortal Games. We're going to take a look, and I know I'm a little bit behind the curve, but we are going to spend all of my gold opening Allegiance packs and see what we can't get. Hopefully, get some good stuff, and we're going to play a couple matches trying to make some new decks with the new cards. And we've got a couple of wild cards built up, not a lot, but just a few, and we'll make a couple of good cards with those as well, and just try to throw some decks together and see if we can have a little bit of fun with them after the fact. Don't have enough gems to really go into any kind of drafts or anything like that afterwards. I mean, but we will just really kind of have a good old time. So let's go ahead and just crack some packs. Let's see here, I've got enough for 12 packs, so let's go ahead. Pretty excited to jump right into the new set. I'm really excited about Riot. I think that's going to be just a hell of a mechanic, but I've seen a lot of really good decks. The only mechanic that I really think is not as good as it should be is Adapt, but there just weren't enough powerful cards printed with the ability. I mean, this, for example, I know it's a common, but the adapt cost is so heavy, and you can only do it once, and I think it's the fact that you can't recur the adaptability is why it, isn't as good. So they made them kind of okay, but not super powerful. Bedeviled, that's a pretty good one. So we're going to take off there. Let's see here what we can pull out of these packs. So, let's see here. Savage Smash is a decent card in here. Revival Revenge, I'll take that. Let's see here. Always okay with the resurrect abilities here. Next one real fast. Oh, the crab. Growth Chamber Guardian. He's a boss. Got a free little incoming wild card while we're at it. The Shark to Crab. I feel like they had fun naming that one. Benthic Biomancer. I mean, that's one of the better adapt cards they came out with. That one in the last one we just looked at. Tithe Taker, it's alright, See here. Gutter Bones, pretty aggressive. See here. There we go, Breeding Pool. I'll always take the Shocklands. Doesn't hurt my feelings any. You know what? Some people don't like getting the common wild cards, but I don't actually have enough. So here, Precinct 1. Well, 4 left, and I don't have as many Gruul cards as I would like, but getting a lot of Guild Mages. There we go, Stomping Ground. I haven't cracked a single Mythic yet. Oh, as I speak. Prime Speaker Vanavar. I mean, it's a birthing pot on a stick, but I don't have the standard deck built to make this card work. It's great in Muldrotha, actually, is the place where this belongs. My roommate's got a Muldrotha deck that I helped him build, and he's currently climbing the ranked ladder, just making this Prime Speaker card kick and run. He's got 2 copies in there, and you can just climb with it real quick. It's pretty great. Another Guild Mage. Font of Agonies. Alright, last one. Man. Mirror March, huh? Okay, so Well, I got one rare wild card and 2 mythic rare wild cards. So one of the cards I really wanted to make here, just because, I mean, the deck that I really want to build towards in this instance, I don't understand if I go green-red. I click that, it should really only pop up the green-red 4-drops, but it prioritizes everything else first, so you know how it works. But I am going to go ahead and make 2 Domries, because he is absolutely...
Ooh, I look forward to seeing you running away.
Just a nightmare. He's so strong. So we're going to go ahead and process 2 of those. And then I am going to go ahead and, where's it at? Make 1 copy of Rhythm. Oh, Rhythm is an uncommon? Oh, we're going to make 4 copies of Rhythm of the Wild. I thought it was a rare. Fancy that. I didn't even open a copy of this. That's revolting. Let's see here. Let's see here. So let's just design the deck and see what we can get out of this. So we probably do want to play Growth Chamber Guardian. Even though we only have 1 copy, that's okay. We'll make it work. I'm pretty sure I know who I really need, but we just wanted to make sure that there weren't any exceptionally important rares that I was missing here for this. I think they're both mythic rarity. Although I do need 2 copies of Galta. I think we're going to run just 1 copy of Galta for now. And the other one I need to make here is a 3-drop. In these colors. There he is. Spellbreaker. 3 uncommons. So we play Zerta. So let's go ahead. And we want to go ahead and play... Do we play all 4 copies of Lava Coil? I think we do. I think 3 is good. One thing I do want, I need all 4 copies of Llanowar Elves. Pelta Collector's probably a good one, but I only have the 1 copy. So I don't know if I rely on only seeing one of him later really matters. We definitely want the Carnage Tyrant. I think we possibly look at Grand Warlord Radha, but I'm not sure. I do want to play, personally, the one copy of Sunder Shaman as a personal choice. Essentially, we should be playing more Spellbreakers. I've got to find something to fill that void, because I don't have the cards that I should for that hole. I don't want to make it the Draconic Disciple. It's not the same kind of impression. Let's see here. If I had a red 3-drop that applied similar pressure, generally people will have their deck pre-made before they even get to this point, but seeing the process as I go along, I'm sure isn't too, annoying for anybody. Let's see here. I wonder how Legion Warboss would appear in this, because if you think about it, so Warboss comes in, say you also drop Rhythm of the Wild. What's non-token creatures you control have Riot, so maybe not, because then your tokens don't come in with +1/+1 counters, so it's not as good actually. Because you can't really just token generate out those, that would be too good. I do want one copy for Kindling Phoenixes, that's all I have. Do I make more Zerta goblins? Let's see here. Alright. I mean, he's a nasty little aggressive creature. I think I do go ahead and I make 2 more Zertas. Do want to go ahead and do the lands for what I have, which I just have the 2 Rebellion Crags, Stomping Ground. Do have the Timber Gorge of 3 of. I know I'm trying to be more aggressive, but I have to make my land drops. Make sure I've got the variation going on here. I believe I also want 4 copies of Lightning Strike. Let's look here. almost want to do Skewer Critics instead of Lightning Strikes. I think I'm going to do it because that's the idea I originally had. I do it that way. I think what I'm missing here. Some kind of. I've got my 1-drops, got my Lava Coil, got a Growth Changer, got 3 Zerta, got my Skewer, a Spellbreaker. I need just a backup in case I don't see Rhythm. I do need something to hit down and drop 3. I do need 3 drops. That's definitely what I need. I can't just have Llanowar Elves and not a solid aggressive play to follow up on turn 3 without them. So let's play the Jade Light. Let me see here. Okay. So the rest of it's going to have to be filler slots, really, so I will go ahead and put the Grand Warlord in. Go ahead and drop down 2 of that. Got 6 slots left. Let's fit in some extra removal, I think, in the form of... I'm thinking... Should I go to Titanic Growth? Just for the shock factor? What I really want is the Plummet kind of Titanic Growth card. I don't remember what it's called. Maybe I just go 3 copies of Crawl Harpooner, which I think is a good card in this instance, and then fill the last 3 spots with Lightning Strikes. And I think we will try to run it like that. So this is where we ended up with the deck. Okay, so we're gonna run 4 Llanowar Elves, except for let's run the pretty ones that we got. Yeah, we did it. 4 Llanowar Elves, 3 Lava Coils, 3 Lightning Strikes, 1 Growth Chamber Guardian, 3 Crawl Harpooners, 3 Zertaz, 4 Skewer the Critics, 1 Jade Light Ranger, 2 Draconic Disciper, 1 Spellbreaker, 4 Rhythm of the Wild, 1 Rekindling Phoenix, wow, 2 Domri Chaos Bringer, 1 Grin Warlord Radha, 1 Sundering Shaman, 1 Carnage Tyrant, 1 Galta Primal Hunger. Okay, so ideally we would want this to be 4 Stomping Ground, 4 Rebound Crag, 2 Galta, 4 Carnage Tyrant. We would want to round this out. The Domries are correct. We would 4 Rekindling Phoenixes, 4 Spellbreakers. Probably would also want 4 Jade Light Rangers. We'd have to check on that one, but we'd want to run all 4 Growth Changer Guardians, and then possibly change the Llanowar Elves over to the 2-drop green creature that taps for 1 of any color. But we'll check it out, see how it runs, and I'll post another video so you guys can see what the gameplay footage looks like. Alright, thank you very much. Just don't forget to like and subscribe to the video, and I'll get everything posted up soon. Thank you very much.